Hey everybody, thank you so very much for taking time for tuning into the video. Did you know buying guns and ammo helps wildlife conservation? Neither did I until today. A friend of mine sent me a message and told me to look up something called the Pittman-Robertson Excise Tax. It's also known as the Federal Aid in Wildlife Restoration Act, and it was put into law in 1937. And basically back in the early 1900s, a lot of the wildlife population was disappearing, a lot of it because of hunting. And so actually the gun and ammunition industry got with Congress and they passed this law. How does the Pittman-Robertson Act work? The excise tax is set at 11% of the wholesale price for long guns and ammunition and 10% of the wholesale price on handguns. The excise tax applies basically to all commercial sales and imports, whether their purpose is for shooting, hunting, or personal defense, and is paid by the manufacturers, producers, and importers. Like I said, I knew absolutely nothing about this until today. And I think it's fantastic for those of us who like to buy guns and buy a lot of guns, and for those of us who stockpile ammo, it actually goes towards wildlife conservation and other things in your areas and in your states. The tax is currently administered by the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Tax and Trade Bureau in the Department of Treasury, which turns the funds over to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. And then the funds are deposited in a special account called the Wildlife Restoration Trust Fund, and these funds are made available to states and territories the year following the collection. And what does most of this money go towards in your states? They go towards restoring and managing wildlife habitat for both game and non-game specific alike, and to open and maintain access for hunting, shooting, and other outdoor recreation. White-tailed deer, elk, turkey, and antelope are some of the many species that have seen their populations grow as a result of the Pittman-Robertson funding. And additionally, which I think this is great, the funds deliver hunter education programs and research projects focused on critical habitat management practices. And if you guys want to know how much money has been brought in each year, I will give you some of that information. In the fiscal year of 2012, $371.3 million went into that fund. And in 2013, $522.6 million was put into that fund. And since 1939, $8 billion has gone into that fund. And I just want to let you guys know that buying guns and ammo helps in wildlife conservation and other programs in your states. Who knew? I didn't. Did you? Let me know in the comments if you knew anything about this. And if you like the information that I gave you in the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help out the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the MTH Guns and More channel and wish to do so, just wait to the end of the video and hit the subscribe button. And as always, I thank you so very much for supporting the channel, and I will see you in the next video.